They say you should listen to a woman and then do the exact opposite. In this video, I want to talk about 5 situations where, in my opinion, it would be foolish to even listen to a woman who puts you in such positions. The first such situation. She has betrayed you, but says it was a mistake and it will never happen again. And she asks for your forgiveness and to continue the relationship. Just remember, it is extremely likely to happen again. A woman will only betray a man if she believes he can forgive her. If it happened once, something in your behavior gave her that confidence. And if you forgive her, you are only reinforcing that belief. You won't have to wait long for it to happen again. Or the situation could play out like this. You don't have direct proof of betrayal, but the circumstantial evidence is so glaring that it leaves no room for doubt. She might tell you nothing happened. And a man so unwilling to face the truth believes her. He thinks, maybe it really was just a coincidence. And that explicit chat with another man wasn't her. It was someone else who got access to her account, and she had nothing to do with it. That's how she might explain it, for example. The lengths one will go to believe any excuse, just to avoid thinking they've been betrayed. Here's the second situation where you shouldn't listen to a woman. She studies videos, articles, and books aimed at women that explain how to interact with a man to gain personal advantage by manipulating you. Let me describe a specific example. Essentially, she pressures you to act against your own interests but to her benefit. This makes her unsuitable for a real relationship, yet many men fall for it and invest in her even more. Currently, a certain test is popular among some women, and it happens right at the beginning of communication. She sends you a message claiming she's short a couple $100 for a dress, or that she doesn't have the money on her, and asks you to send it to her. If you listen and send her the money, it means you can be used in this way going forward. If you don't send it, such a woman stops communicating with you. This is the kind of thing taught in various female empowerment courses, which, ironically enough, may have been paid for by a man. Here's the third situation where you shouldn't listen to a woman. She pushes the idea that you need to pursue her and win her over. That it's completely normal, that all men court women, that it's natural and everyone does it. She says she knows plenty of couples who ended up together after the man actively pursued the woman. But here's the thing. Look at any such couple. In almost every one, the man's perceived value is much lower than the woman's. Over a 5-year period, nothing is left of such a relationship dynamic. I think this contributes significantly to divorce statistics. It's important to understand that in this situation, many women don't actually know what they want. Or rather, they don't understand the consequences of their desires. And specifically, this entire dynamic leads to a complete loss of interest in the man. The fourth situation occurs when she's acting on emotion. During an argument with you, for instance, you need to understand that in that moment, she might say anything, and you shouldn't take it all personally. However, you should also remember that a good woman, no matter how heated the argument, will not resort to personal attacks. The next situation where you shouldn't listen to a woman is when she tries to bend you to fit her own norms and views. For example, she might say that it's perfectly normal to have male friends and that she's going to do it. Or in conversation, she might casually drop a line like, "In cases of a woman's betrayal, both parties are at fault." Or that only the man is to blame. The conclusion is that a man should not listen to a woman when he perceives her actions as manipulative, disrespectful, or fundamentally undermining the value of the relationship, as doing so leads to his own detriment and the relationship's failure. I hope this video helps you to make the right decision. See you in the next video.